somebody you're connected into during the holiday period, I'm getting that they were discussing you with, I'm hearing a family member, and I'm hearing a female family member, mother, aunt, sister, cousin, that kind of energy, okay? Your person realises that it's now or never. There's quite a bit of distance between you, not just physical, but time, okay? They want to communicate with you clearly how they feel. They are desperate to talk to you. And I just really get today that during this holiday period, they were looking back. I feel they were showing this person your photos, and I feel there were tears, okay? But they know it's now or never, okay? I'm going to see what the best possible outcome here is. They want to communicate with you. They know there has to be a discussion, but there really is a real energy that if they don't do something soon, and they know this, okay, that they will have lost their chance, because I feel you are this far away from something else, from you moving to a different timeline. Okay, they feel that, and that's what I really want to say to you today. They feel that you are this far away. Okay, so let's have a look and let's see what else wants to come in. I'll see what other messages I can get. Then I'll look at their environment, their feelings for you, okay? And then the best possible outcome in the energy today. So just while I'm shuffling, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. I do read all my comments. Keep leaving them. I really do appreciate your support. I'm going to take that one. If you would like my help and you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links in the description box to the website. Everything's on the website. And check out the free relationship report as well. Okay, very sad. They were crying. I feel they were crying over you. Very nostalgic reflections. And I feel it was triggered by the whole holiday season. Possibly holidays that you've spent together. Memories of Christmas past, you know, New Year sort of celebrations that you had when it was all going well. But what is the real thing that I'm really kind of fizzing, I can feel it fizzing, is they have got to make a move, and they know it. They know it. So there are challenges in their energy which are almost restricting them. So when I get my tarot deck out in a minute, I'm going to have a look at that. Ooh. Fed up. They're totally fed up where they are. They're very, very frustrated. You know, we are just energy. We're energy in a human, you know, like body, flesh suit, whatever you want to call it. And I feel their energy is fizzing. It's like they have so much energy, but it's got nowhere to go. Almost like a caged, you know, like a caged tiger. They want to get out, and that there's almost like there's bars, and they can't do it, okay? Yep, they want to escape their situation. There you go. There's a clarified card in the middle. They just want to get out. They're very confused and conflicted. The thing is, what's really going on here with your person is, let's just use some examples. Say that, you know, they feel very caged, very trapped. There's other people's opinions that will have an issue here. They just want to speak to you, okay? So they can't do it. They can't get out from where they are. But the energy in them is building so much because you are connected energetically. We all are, okay? Without boring you with the science of it all, we are all connected energetically. You know when you just get that feeling someone's going to message you, or that is you communicating, okay? They can feel that if they don't get, and I'm going to be really blunt here, if they don't get a bloody move on, okay, they've lost you. Because you have, there's something else in your energy. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked at it. But I can feel there's another doorway that's going to open for you. possibly March time, okay? But they feel that, all right? And they are really, really frustrated. But the only way, I knew it, the only way they can get back to you is not to be honest about it. I feel they can be honest with this one female that they've been really discussing how they feel about you. And tears have been shed, photographs have been looked at. And yeah, I'm going to say, because it's what I'm hearing, probably over the Christmas period after maybe they relax, maybe they'd had a couple of glasses of wine or something, but there is that energy, they let their guard down with this one person, okay? However, there are other people around them that they wouldn't be able to be as honest with, okay? Maybe they've got adult children, a male adult child, and this worries them. Okay, they can't have both. That's what I'm hearing. They can't have you and some situation that's in their energy, okay? But they know if they don't get off their backside and do something sharpish, that they're going to lose you. They're really, really going to lose you. Righty-ho, let's see what's going on. Why would they have to sneak around, Spirit? Who's this male? What is going on? Yeah, 5 of Swords. That's why they'd have to sneak around. Generally, little hell would break loose. You know, there would be a lot of aggression, bullying, intimidation. A lot of horrible things would be said within the group that they're in, whoever this group is, okay? It would not be easy. Now, this is Aquarian energy, okay? The first decan of Aquarius, 5 of Swords. So that's 20th of Jan, maybe to about the 28th of Jan. Don't quote me, I'm not an astrologer, but I know it's the first part of the Aquarian star sign. So they would have to tiptoe and avoid getting caught because of the problems, and the 5 of Swords would be problems. A lot of, someone might not speak to them ever again. There could be, like I say, a form of intimidation. Well, if you speak to, you, then I'm not speaking. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, there is definitely a male connected into your ex. It's not your ex, whose main focus is self-promotion. They are very, very charming, very bubbly. Just to nail it down a bit for you, very charming, very bubbly, outgoing when they want to be. But you know who this male, I can feel it, you know who this male is. Same as you know who the female is, all right? I feel they're younger. I really do feel they're younger than you and your person. They're good at what they do. I feel that you got on with this person to start with for maybe quite a while, but either you saw the light or they did something that you couldn't get beyond, okay? And I don't feel, honestly, this is anything to do with you and your person and your overall energy. I feel it's this other person just having to be right about something. They're quite devious. Anything else in the environment? Yeah. Your ex went back into the frying pan. So when you separated, whether it was immediately or over time, instead of your ex taking a look at what had happened and the arguments that you'd had, they went back to a situation that they had previously left, okay? And I feel things were said about your relationship conversations were had that didn't paint you in a good light. Now, I feel your ex did that so they would be accepted again. Now they're brokenhearted, they're crying over you. Because the problem is when you do this, and you know, it is so true, always be careful when you break up with someone who you talk to, if there is a possibility that you could reconcile. Because I've seen it a million times. People take sides, okay? And nobody knows your relationship with another person like you do. Nobody, okay? And at the end of the day, it is always for you to decide. Always. You know, we only dance on this planet for a short time. Okay? We really, really, really do. And before we know where we are, we've got less life ahead of us. And we look back and we think, where did that go? And why did I spend all that time trying to keep everybody else happy? So going back to this, your ex went back into that environment, okay? Things were said, but the people, this male has an agenda, okay? This male has an agenda. And your ex is stuck because of this. They're stuck because of it, and they're stuck with their travel arrangements as well. But this is what they want, the Two of Cups with you. They just want you back. You were the person they saw eye to eye with. You were good friends. You were balanced. You were singing off the same hymn sheet, okay? You were singing off the same hymn sheet. But they're very, very stuck. Now, the world's in reverse in their environment. So they're just stuck. There's a cycle they're in that needs to complete out. But the same cycles keep repeating. But I'm hearing, tarot, forget tarot for a minute, I'm hearing that this one female energy, whoever she is, could be a help here. Okay? So let me see now what your... let's get this deck out. What would your ex like to say to you now? What are they hiding? Okay, they're suppressing the fact that they still love you. They're hiding it. They're hiding their sorrow, their love, their grief and their depression. They are totally repressing that, except for the one female who they've been crying to. Okay? Yeah, they've definitely been confiding in somebody. They're confiding cards there, okay? They could possibly be watching you to see what you're up to. I think it's the only thing that keeps them sane, if they've got any access to any of your social media. Or if not, people find out. And I always say this, I know I sound like a stuck record, but, you know, in the 80s and 90s, we didn't have social media. We didn't even have mobile phones. We had a telephone box at the end of the road where we conducted all our social affairs as Gen Xers. Yes, those watching will know what I mean. The phone box was the focal point of our social life. So this person, your ex, will be able to find out what you're doing without social media, even if it's just snippets, okay? Even if it's just snippets. So... let's have a couple more messages and I'm going to go to the best possible outcome. It's a shame, this. It's a shame. They've been working on themselves, okay? Clearing their head. They want to kiss you. Oh. I'm so sorry. They want to apologise for not being what you needed them to be. They let you down, okay? They see that now. When you separated, they just completely ghosted you or wouldn't have the conversation with you. They didn't want to talk about it. They just went back to this environment and repeated all the toxic patterns they've been in before. I regret what I did to you. Okay. Again, I have been working on myself. That is very, very positive. Let me see now. Let us see. Let's get this tarot deck out. I'm going to get you an advice card in all of this as well today. I feel we need some advice for you. Okay, 8 of Wands. You'll hear from this person. It'll be sudden, it'll be quick, it'll be a message, email, that kind of stuff, okay? Also, 8 of Wands is very positive because I feel their travel, their movement has been restricted for whatever reason, their actual physical movement, that's going to shift, okay? So if it has been travel or physical distance or transport or not having the funds to, you know, shift their backside, as we say here in the UK, that's changing. It's going to come out of nowhere, okay? This energy is going to catch you off guard because it's going to come in so quickly. It will be March, before the end of March, this. Okay, that's why we need an advice card. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get some advice for you. Let me just have a look. I'm going to get this deck, okay? Just bear with me. This deck's calling. I'll just give this a little shuffle. Right, what do you need to know? They're coming back. Like I say, 8 of Wands is very sudden. You know, I was talking about the cage earlier. Bars are dropped. They're coming in. Gosh, right. You're being asked to accept. There's some blessings coming your way, okay? But you're being asked to be open to some success, okay? And also you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to other people. Listen to your heart. Your soul knows what it wants, okay? You've, over the last few months, balanced out a lot of priorities, okay? A lot of things you've had to juggle. A lot of situations have tested you. Now, in the next few months, there's going to be, in some shape or form, you are going to get recognition and praise, okay? This is the important bit though. Don't be shy. You stand there and you say, thank you, yes, I do deserve it, okay? I want you to really acknowledge who you are with this card, okay? It is saying allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. There is something that you've pulled your absolute limit recently because you've had all of this going on and somebody is going to recognize you for it, okay? Don't underestimate your own talents. Yeah. That for me is the Ace of Wands card. So going back to your ex, that is a message, still hold a flame for you, but also you are going to have a change if you work, or maybe a side hustle. It's going to work out. There's something else that you're going to try. I feel it might just start off as something you enjoy. And then it's when you look back and you think, gosh, that opened the door to a whole new side hustle, maybe earning some extra money, or maybe getting involved in something, okay? Do it. Do it, do it, do it. So before I finish, if you are on the edge of something that you really want to do it. Because this card as well, with this other one, you will be successful. And you will get all the praise and recognition for it, okay? So go for it. Be aware, this person, very quick, they're just going to come in like this picture here, like a tornado, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, you'll get a very short message to start with, then you'll get loads and loads of messages, and it's all just going to go blah, okay? You get to choose though. Remember, you are amazing. You're perfect, you're gorgeous, you're wonderful. There's nobody like you. You're unique, okay? And anybody who's with you is so lucky. So, so lucky. So you just take all your blessings and take them, okay? just hold on to them because you deserve them, okay? If anybody has told you you don't deserve this, or you're no good, or you don't know what you're doing, just sit there and say, I'm perfect, I'm wonderful, I really am the best, okay? So I'll leave it with you. I love you very much. Okay, take care. Bye.